Welcome to SGL, Spiritual Guiding Light. Before I begin, I want to go back into the breathing techniques of becoming aware so that we can be aware of the present, removing self from stagnant energy, removing ourselves from being irritated, bothered, confused. That just the whys. If you're in that space of the why. Simply inhaling wherever you are. If you're able to lay down on your back, face forward, hands, palms facing the ground, feet just relax, pointed upward, and just relaxing. And if you're not able to lay down, just simply just close your eyes for a moment. And if you have an anxiety and issues, simply breathe out through your mouth and inhale through your mouth and slowly close your eyes. Acknowledging the whole time that you have been sitting, you have been in peace. So it's okay to close your eyes. This is a general reading for you, listener. It's now time to put down your sword, warrior woman. And there's no gender role, female or male. It's time to put your sword down. And my reference to putting your sword down is being gentle with your words. Self-affliction, self-sabotage, feeling remorse and guilt, a responsibility that does not belong to you. It's not about pleasing, it's about just showing what true love is. People say they are in love, and I'm not talking romantically, I'm talking family, friends. But you simply question, well, why is it that people believe that it has to be some form of destructive behavior to prove that the love can continue when all that has done is caused a scar? It's like buying your child, for those of you who have a child, if you've experienced this, where you get your first tricycle with the training wheels. And whomever your guardian is, they allow you to experience that first wound if you were to fall off. For you to experience your choice to be brave and to get back up again. Because that moment of that excitement, of that small journey of being able to move forward, to experience and then having the courage to say, please take off my training wheels. I can do this. getting back into the inner child, not so much the memory, right? Because we don't want to sprout up anything that causes you to rethink, overthink, and then attach yourself to past emotions and feelings. That's going to cause stagnant and blockages, right? Put your sword down. We have to take, this is the moment of irritation. I'm warning you now. We have to take full responsibility of our thoughts, our actions, and our words. And the moment where, for just a few of you listeners, you've been waiting for the perfect moment to express how you truly feel. You've prepared your moment to establish your boundaries. Well, why is it that I have to again choose me in this form and fashion where I allow whatever people, places, or things with people in those places? You mean to tell me they get off the line again? They're off of the hook again? Whether an individual or group or two or more are aware, understand, it is not your responsibility. And for some of you whom have been waiting to set boundaries because you're choosing you and you're moving forward and you're saying, I don't need you to control what does not belong to you. The air that you breathe does not belong to you. You are privileged to be able to have the capability to use the functions of your lungs and being able to inhale air. No one is entitled air. A closed mouth does not get fed. So why are you self-sabotaging yourself when all you have to do is speak up? It does not mean be cruel. Everyone, when I tell you everyone, even from an infant child, every day is battling. Am I doing it right? How do I understand? You are not alone, but you'll be able to see once you put down your sword. What is the sword? Warrior. Your tongue. Choose your words wisely. Be kind, be gentle. Yes, be firm. Establish happiness in your words. If you are not ready to fully smile, simply smile with grin. cannot tell a story all in one day. But peace of mind can be in one day. And many more by your choice of option. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. First, what I want to do, listener, is put some masculine and feminine energy on us. Now, mind you, your universal love of extension is the Voyager. Today is the day there is something that you have been hesitant to do. Now is the time. Do not worry if you are ready or if it will turn out perfectly. It is not the destination, but the journey that the things of life are made of. Okay, new beginnings. Embrace the unknown. Okay, put down your tongue. Put down your sword, which is in referencing to your tongue. Okay, for some of you, it's to speak up, but don't be combative. Don't be rude. Don't be mean. You could be in the moment of, especially entrepreneurs, someone's getting ready to drop a gem on you. Freely give it to you because they see potential. You know I don't like potential. You know how I feel about potential and hope. I feel like it's a slap in the face. Talent, you're but we're not going to go there, right? So put your sword down. But what I was trying to say, for some of you who do need to speak up for yourselves, be firm. Put a smile in your words. Okay. I'm not an expert on how to smile with your eyes, but I'm experienced of allowing my heart to smile, even though my face value doesn't show up most of the time. But yes, be ready to experience the new. You have to understand what's new, especially groups, people, okay, entrepreneurs, mixers, and things like that. You have to understand you are different to those whom you think are different in your eyes. Okay? So let's go ahead, masculine energy. Okay. We have the moon, and we have the 7 of Swords. Come on, you guys. I'm having some... Alright, we'll fix that. So... and feminine energy. I apologize. It's not the 7 of Swords. It's the 7 of Wands. Okay. This could be you're not in the competitive. You're not how people are perceiving you. And I don't think it's people. I think there are some moles. What is mole? I hope I'm saying this correct. There is some there are some people whom have envious energy, and instead of them working on themselves and getting out of out of their situation, they want to contaminate your name, right? But you are not even going to be aware, because you know why? They don't persuade, but you are very aware of whom these people are, individual is, and you have been kind with your wild heart. But now it's time for you not to have remorse. You have this new beginning that has already begun, right? Okay, let's go ahead and put some feminine energy on here. Yeah, you definitely are aware, right? Balance yourself out. Okay. Okay, so we have the Nine of Emotions in reverse, meaning you're not tapping into your inner child, and you need to. Okay, to get out of that night, in the nighttime, reflecting from the moon, balancing your rebel energy, of being impulsive, of making the wrong decisions, or in too much of deep contemplation, right? Kind of not having any direction, kind of feeling lonely. Night hours, yeah, it's normal. Feeling lonely, but you technically are not lonely. It's the train of thought that's making you and clouding the mind to where you're unable to even think of things that can bring in that enjoyment again. Then we have the Fool, okay? Clarifying the Seven of Wands. And this is clarifying those who are trying to be competitive. All they're doing is hanging themselves and not even realizing that they're doing. And that's the more that they have ill language and speech, and they're passing these rumors, all they're doing is lifting you up, and you're growing, and you're manifesting, and you're calling in, right? And it's like you are saying yes to the promise of your journey, right? Of your gifts. So after the promise is the engagement. After engagement begins the planning of the engagement, taking one step at a time. So let's go all the way back to the promise. Promising to create, um, to be possible, to you, the beginning of the promise of maintaining your happiness. So that means that you're creating, keeping yourself busy but not distracted, connecting with like-minded individuals who are not going to put you down, who are not going to discriminate you, but won't have any problem of correcting you with love, gentle kindness. Your affirmations, you have to. Peace begins with me. Wonderful affirmation to say if you are getting ready to say something that can literally, for those of you who like to have the last word, peace begins with me. Your second affirmation is I honor divinity. So, listener, I'm going to go ahead. I want to get the shadow side of this moon. Okay. We are 18 minutes in. For those of you who are now just tuning into SGL, welcome, 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 welcome. Okay. We are talking about putting your sword down, which means choose your words wisely. Okay. You fill in the blank on how you are going to put your sword down, warrior. Moving forward here. The moon. The shadow side of this moon. We have the Queen of Wands. Having the strength. Okay. And that is beautiful. Accepting that shadow side and having the strength to say, hey, this is what we're moving into. We're getting out of this energy. Because we've been in this too long. And for self to even be able to move forward, we're going to balance this out. I acknowledge that sometimes it may feel lonely, but it doesn't have to be in the sense of longing of lonely. It could just simply be the moment of bored instead of being lonely. It's like, okay, it's time. I've been moving all week. Today is the day I have, a good 4 hours to rest. How am I going to utilize this? Am I going to pamper myself? A bath, candles, good, motivation music in the background? Am I going to cook me something nice to eat? Am I going to give myself a pedicure? What am I going to do today? Okay. Moving forward. So let's go ahead and get some direction pertaining to this. Yes, the death, rebirth, this new beginning. And the beginning has already begun. We are at the promise. Now, mind you, for those of you, it's like when you get that excitement, you're already looking at the end result. No. This promise could be 5 years. It can be 10 years before you even get to the engagement. This is no rush. Okay, for those of you who are artists, it's no different. This is not the moment of a hit single. This is the moment of truly falling in love, preparing yourself to marry your gifts. Direction for the moon and the Queen of Wands. We have the King of Wands. Oh, beautiful. And then we're going to have some side notes that you need to ground yourself, listener. Okay? It's actually too many. So let go of anything that's trying to pull you aside, that's trying to block you, that's trying to confuse you. If someone is totally opposite of what it is that you're doing, just negative talk, and that's for most. The putting down the sword is tuning out those who have nothing good to say. The King of Wands, confidence, independence. Okay, let's read this. The king isn't interested in creativity per se, but rather taking an idea and enlisting others to help the actualization of it. You have a clear vision of what you want. That is your heart's desire. That is definitely your heart's desire. Let me see. Because I definitely... Let me get an oracle on your heart's desire direction. On the heart's desire. Heart's desire. Okay. I had to take a little note there. Let's go ahead and heart's desire from King of Wands. We have Song of Truth, and it came in reverse. So we're going to take this upright though. It's no longer in the thought pattern of overthinking. Truly, through the experiences that you have been through this far, as an individual, as a collective with people, okay, you definitely have a song of truth now. Okay, let's go ahead and shine some light. Actually, I want to shine some night. Let the moon be your guide. Let's see how many minutes we have left. 24 minutes in. If you have any feedback or questions, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Make sure you subscribe. Keep the spiritual guiding lights alive. Put your sword down in the night. We have surrender to divine. Okay. That is something to really inhale and exhale to, right? Inner temple from the bottom, working your way up to the top. Devotion. Okay. Send some more light on you. And your affirmation, I honor my divinity. Okay. As well as your second affirmation, peace begins with me. And you know what? As you are, for some of you who are aware of of your promise, okay? And for some of you whom are just now just saying, you know what? Why not? I need to make a commitment to something. And I choose me as the commitment. And for some of you, you've been waiting for this moment all of your life to this point. Just this moment of getting to this point, it's unexplainable, right? It's not tangible. It's a feeling. Of a promise. To maintain this feeling, because when this feeling drifts away, it's hard. It's a journey to find. We have protection. Call back your power. Cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Okay? And by you putting down your sword, right? Remember the Seven of Wands and the masculine energy is standing your ground. You know, that security of that firmness. Allow, don't retaliate. Your actions, your focus, your determination speaks for itself. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, yes, we are fools. We take risks for better opportunity, but we do not entertain fools and become a fool that gets our good deeds evil spoken of. All of this coming this far to have to start over? No. Put down your sword, warrior. Shine one more light on you. We have unbound, especially pertaining to those seven, whether there's seven situations, seven gossips, seven lies, okay, or seven people. You have to fill in the blank. Listen, it's so deep. You are free. You're not bound. They are, and they want you to feel what they feel. Put down your sword, listener. Okay? And there's no need to put any rebel on this. Even a rebel has good sense. Okay? When and not to be reckless. When your life is on the hand of living. Let's put some love on you. And let's see. All right. I want you to ground yourself in your self-love. Express your love. Be creative in loving yourself. All right, listener, that is your general reading. Put down your sword. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you.